Welcome, everybody. It's Monday night, and my name is Sandi Cohen, and it's my honor and pleasure tonight to give you a little bit of an overview of why we are so excited, because it is so important for you to live life unlimited. And we all have a story. Our story began way back in 1963. Yeah, that's me and my honey. Eddie and I just celebrated Labor Day, our 56th wedding anniversary. It's hard to believe, but yep, just understand I got married when I was 2 years old and Eddie was 4 years old. Eddie graduated Temple University with a degree in pharmacy, and myself with a degree in education. And so began our journey. And anybody that is successful has a story. Everyone has a story. And we were so blessed. We worked hard, but we were rewarded financially. We had a 10,000 square foot home, a Rolls Royce, a stretched limo, an English houseman. At the age of 40, I thought I was set for the rest of my life. But if you're past 25 or 30, you know stuff happens. And we sold our business in 1986 to a group of private investors who defaulted and did not pay us. And so began an 8-year nightmare in the court system. And we lost everything to prove we were right. So we got our day in court, and the settlement was so small. Even though we won, we were dead right, dead broke, and at the age of 52, $450,000 in debt. Now, if you can figure that, that's like almost $500,000. I mean, it's like crazy. And I said to Ed, if I have to start my life over, I want to see the sunshine every day. And we moved to Phoenix, Arizona, a little apartment. We shared a 9-year-old car with no air conditioning, with roll-up windows, if you can remember roll-up windows. And the passenger side, when you put it down, it didn't come up again unless you pulled it up. And when things usually get worse before they get better, my mother took sick with breast cancer and Alzheimer's. We brought her from Florida to live with us, diaper tube fed suctions on oxygen 24/7. And the only reason they didn't shut off the electricity was because Mom was on life support. And this is a picture of an office I shared with Ed. And his desk was on the other side. It was 2 used file cabinets with a piece of melanite or flake board, as you call it, to sit his computer. And we shared this 8x10 bedroom as our office. Today, this is my office. A dream come true. We now live in Lake Las Vegas. We built a magnificent home 10 years ago, 2 new cars in the driveway. And how did all this happen? Because I really had hope. Somebody said to me, if you were willing to help other people excel, you might be able to get your life back. And that, to me, made sense. So if you're listening to this, it's because you also have hope and want to lock arms with others. But you've got to know what your dream is. Somebody once said, if your dream isn't big enough to make you cry, then you better get another dream. So why is timing right for you to want things to change? And what changes do you want? And why do you want them? And how would you feel if those changes don't happen? And everybody's time starved. So how in the world are you going to find the time for at least 7 to 10 hours a week so you can take advantage of the huge tax advantages? You know, most people that work a job, when they get their paycheck, there's a chunk taken out for taxes. Did you ever notice that? Most people tell me it's somewhere between $300 to $500 every single month. Most people don't know if you have a part-time, home-based business. Doesn't mean you have to be making money. It means that you must work your home-based business somewhere between 7 to 10 hours a week and document. And then all the deductible expenses of Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 companies are the same for you. Your vehicle mileage, travel, your computer supplies, your cell phone, golf, entertainment, insurance. I mean, the list goes on and on. So if you are looking for change, you have two choices. Either you keep going the way you're going, and what's going to happen? No change. Or you're making a decision that you deserve more. And I've been using this image of a thoroughbred horse. And, you know, you could look at a donkey and they sort of look the same. And when we were searching, because it took us 4 years full time to be an overnight success. And truth be told, I had to go through 11 companies to figure out what does it take to crack the code to making not just serious money, but millions of dollars. And there's 4 legs to a thoroughbred. And we are so excited that we are now part of ZIJA International. This year it's going to be 11 years old with extraordinary products. But to me, right now, is ownership. Kenneth Brailsford. Most people don't know that he's the father of herbal encapsulation. He's never had a failure. His original company, Nature's Sunshine, is just about 50 years old now. Now, isn't that someone you'd want as a great partner? And we are part of the natural health revolution. And trust me, guys, when you're our age, oh my gosh, this is really, really important to live longer, healthier. Because if you really understand about the sickness in our planet today, I don't care what country you're in, but 6 out of 10 people die directly because of their diet. 2 out of 3 people are overweight. I just love sitting. We live here in Las Vegas, you know, at one of the coffee bars, and just people watch. And I say to Eddie often, boy, I wish I could give out my cards because everybody that walks by is huge. 70% of the world is on at least one prescription medication. And all you have to do is watch the ads on TV, and you know all about the contraindications. In fact, Eddie and I used to be shocked when people would come into our stores, not getting 1 prescription or 2 or 3, but it was more common they would get 4 or 5. So lots of reasons why the wellness industry is definitely under attack. And we're so excited to be a part of ZIJA because if you Google, and I always say it's Mrs. Google because she's so smart, ask her what is the most nutrient-dense botanical on earth. And guess what comes up? Moringa oleifera. But our moringa is so unique compared to any other moringa on the market. So we nourish, we restore, and we condition. And we're going to talk a little bit about, you can ask Siri as well if she's listening to you. Some days she doesn't listen to me, but it's the most, moringa oleifera is, I mean, think about it, over 92 nutrients. And when you compare to protein like in meat or salmon or yogurt or vitamin C compared to broccoli and oranges, and it's absolutely amazing how many nutrients this moringa oleifera has today. And so we've got 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, not just omega-3s, but also 6s and 9s. And amino acids, it's absolutely, when you take a sachet of the Super Mix or the Smart Mix, you are covered. Now, how did all this happen? ZIJA's founder, Kenneth Brailsford, known as the father of encapsulation, but the young man on the right, Dr. Joshua Plant. Yeah, Dr. Plant, that's his real name. He graduated first in his class from Harvard Medical School, and he did an 8-year program in 3.5 years. And he's one of 14 people in the world to receive the prestigious National Institute of Health Fellow Award. He is the head of our scientific council. Just absolutely amazing. But we have more products. We have absolutely amazing personal and skincare. Free, green, what we call green chemistry without harsh chemicals. We also have essential oils. And essential oils have been around since the days of Cleopatra, for goodness sake. But what makes our essential oils unique is that they are not only clinical grade, but also work at the cellular level. There are no other oils that are manufactured that come close to our amino essential oils. And weight loss, how would you like to get it off and keep it off? A total lifestyle program with our weight loss product. Just an amazing, amazing product. So we are in about 56 countries, and pretty excited about all of that. We are even in China, guys. We are even in China. So if 2 out of 3 Americans struggle to have an extra $1,000 as an emergency, and if 4 out of 5 adults are near poverty or rely on family or friends or Social Security or welfare, boy, do we have a problem worldwide. So why ZIJA? ZIJA because maybe you're looking for extra income. Maybe you want to replace your primary income. Maybe you want to have that alternative in case something happens. Maybe you're looking to invest, maybe in real estate. You're concerned about retirement. You're looking for that recurring legacy income to leave to your children and your grandchildren. Or maybe you're just looking for rock star income. But do you have a plan for any of this? And, you know, I'm at the age, obviously, if you did the math, where I am over 65. And it's absolutely frightening when you just go on Google, you know, research Americans at the age of 65, what a sad state they are in. And with ZIJA, everything is about timing in the world. And we are just about at the point we're going to hit momentum. Now, we've experienced this in our previous company, and I got to tell you, those that come in now within the next year or so are going to be some of the biggest income earners. I really believe the big checks are not yet in ZIJA. And the simplicity of just building 2 teams, I love this. And we do a training on this. If you can imagine 2 who get 2 who get 2 and commit to an authorship of what we call the ZIJA Rewards program every single month, the numbers are staggering as to what you can build for a monthly recurring income. Because we not only have fast start commissions, that means every first order, and new people now coming in from October 28th to January 5th are getting a 50% increase in their team volume. Their team's volume, by the way, that pays weekly. So instead of getting 10% commissions, you're going to get 15% commissions if you come in with 500 points, which any business person would do, or 1,000 points, which is obviously the best way to come in. So you duplicate that fast success. And I love their apps. Oh, my God. You know, I'm of the generation that can remember before cell phones, before computers. You know, I thought I was a big shot. I think it was 1980 when Eddie got me an IBM Selectra electric typewriter. Boy, I thought I was hot stuff. Now, of course, all the apps that we have through ZIJA, email campaigns, absolutely, we can run our business on our mobile devices. And this mobile app is free. You love that word? Free. You just go to your Play Store if you're an Android. I'm a Mac gal, so I go to my App Store at Apple and download the free mobile app. You can run your entire business from this. And you decide how you fit in to where you're going to get started. Do you want to be a serious business builder and duplicate that success? Now, this slide shows the summit that just completed. And next year, October, it's in beautiful Orlando, Florida. So plan now. Put it on your calendar. Find a reason that you're going to go with your entire family and be a part of that summit, because events obviously are not negotiable. And you're going to join our revolution. And you're going to get started where you're most comfortable. But get back to the person that invited you to watch this, because the key is 500 points or 1,000 points to get more money. Do you like increased commissions? I sure do. Make sure you take advantage of that between now and January the 5th. So yes, there's lots of packs to choose from. The new products, I believe, are available in the back office right now. So go ahead and just reach out to the person that invited you so you can see the options, because when you buy the packs that they had at Summit, you actually save a ton of money. In fact, I'm so excited because if you go to Summit like we did, we ordered 2 packs and got 1 free. Imagine that. I ordered 2 packs and got 1 free, and that's the perk of going to the event. So you want to make sure to check that out. Now, if you're listening to this, it's probably because you're looking for some additional income. So bronze, you've got to get to bronze, and you get a trip to Utah. They treat you like royalty, and the average income part-time now is about $1,300 a month. That's a mortgage payment. It could be summer camp for your kids, college education, whatever it is. But when you go for gold, now this becomes some serious income, because now your team bends qualified. And you're averaging now probably about $3,400 a month. Could you use an extra $3,400 a month? Who would say no to that? And of course, Emerald is when the leadership check match kicks in. So this is paid on everyone you personally sponsor. Pretty, and just an amazing way. And of course, at Emerald, people are earning about $9,000 a month. Definitely an income. I think most people could walk away from their job and work ZIJA full time. And of course, you really want to get to Diamond. Diamond is where the additional bonuses are. You not only get the Team Benz and the leadership check match and the Diamond Travel Club, but now you're part of what is Profit Participation Plan Pool. Now, this is important to remember, because this is not part of the compensation plan. This is in addition to all the other commissions. This is money that Ken Brailsford, the owner, has set aside to be shared with everyone proportionately who get to Diamond and above. So this, you should have your eye on the prize. The prize is get to Diamond, so you can start participating in this PPP, this Profit Participation Plan Pool. And of course, getting started the right way makes a whole lot of sense with either 500 points or 1,000 points, because you want to duplicate success. And make sure you attend an event near you, whether it be online like this, someone's home, at a hotel, regardless. Make sure you plug in and even start hosting your own meeting, because with technology, any one of your upline partners can Zoom in or Skype in and be in your living room or at your kitchen table with you every single day of the week. So are you going to catch the wave? Or are you going to miss the wave and look back with regret? Trust me when I tell you, there's nothing worse than looking back and saying, I woulda, coulda, shoulda. So if you're past 30, you probably already have those thoughts. Did something happen in your life that you woulda, coulda, shoulda? Don't let this one pass you by. So are you ready to transform not only your life, living longer, healthier, but share that with other people? Because I have to tell you, life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. So look back on your last 5 years. How fast did they go? And if you're over 40, you're going to agree with me that time seems to go into hyperspeed. You're 40, and then all of a sudden, you're getting Medicare at the age of 60 or 65. So when you were young and you watched cartoons or you read children's books, one of my favorites that I also gave to my grandchildren and is Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go. Do you remember that when you were little and you dreamed big? You were going to be a cowboy or a fireman or the president of the United States. But now you are on your way. You're going to be seeing great heights, and you're going to join the high flyers and be on stage at the next summit so you can soar to the heights you deserve. So together, we're going to lock arms and change the world, one person at a time, and pay it forward. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about who we are, at our website, sandyanded.com, there's a link to rewire your brain in 30 days. And at the website there, it's free, are lots of tools that we use to get from $450,000 in debt to financial peace of mind. So I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, and be blessed. Reach out to people you have not talked to in a long time, because this is like a brand new deal. Are you going to do the deal? Oh, my goodness. We have just launched, is it last week? It seems like forever ago. I'll say it again, the only moringa-infused water filtration system in the world. And it's not $4,000. So get back to the person who invited you to this and ask them to send you more information so that you don't drink toxic water from the tap, or even worse, from the bottled water scam. So thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you at the next event. Let's do it. Bye now.